We often sacrifice much for those we cherish, thinking we're showing love, but sometimes that very kindness is exploited. We find ourselves used, drained, or left behind once our usefulness is gone, like a bird that flies away once it has what it needs. So how do we regain control of these situations? Today, we're diving into 9 critical aspects of relationships between men and women, inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. By avoiding these common pitfalls, you'll start to see powerful changes in your life and relationships. Ready to begin this journey? Take a seat, open your mind, and let's explore together. 1. Don't reshape your life to fit others. Imagine trying to fit together puzzle pieces that just don't belong. Frustrating, right? That's what it feels like when you try to conform to someone else's expectations. You become lost in someone else's narrative, leaving your own life feeling incomplete. As Seneca wisely said, everywhere means nowhere. If you're constantly shifting who you are to meet others' needs, you're losing yourself. Think about it. Ever tried blending into a friend group or partner's social circle by pretending to be someone you're not? Here's a real-life example. Tom, a software developer, started changing his entire personality for a woman he was dating. He stopped playing guitar, the hobby he loved, because she found it noisy. Over time, Tom became irritable, feeling as though he didn't know himself anymore. What did he lose? His sense of self. Instead of blending in like a chameleon, stand out like a star in the night sky. Be proud of your authenticity. Your life is your own story to write. 2. Don't become obsessed with someone else. Here's something that's easy to fall into: becoming so obsessed with someone that you lose sight of your own dreams. Like a satellite stuck in orbit, revolving around someone else's needs, you might forget what made you special in the first place. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, nowhere can a man find a quieter retreat than in his own soul. Consider Ryan, a talented architect who gave up a major project opportunity because his girlfriend wanted more time together. He started neglecting his career aspirations. Over time, the relationship fizzled out, leaving Ryan not only heartbroken, but also far behind in his career. You are the star of your journey, not a supporting act. Don't let anyone else take the lead role in your life. 3. Don't sacrifice your mental health or happiness. Prioritizing someone else's happiness over your mental well-being is like giving away your flashlight. While walking in the dark, you're left stumbling and lost. When you neglect your own needs to cater to someone else's, it slowly eats away at your inner peace. A great example: James, a 35-year-old accountant, spent years doing everything he could to please his partner. He stopped exercising, stopped meditating, and slowly became more anxious and depressed. One day, after a major argument, he realized he'd lost control of his own happiness. If you're sacrificing your joy for the sake of maintaining a relationship, you're giving away something that doesn't have a price tag. Remember, your mental health is your greatest asset. Guard it fiercely. 4. Don't push away friends or family for someone else. Isolating yourself from friends and family because of a romantic relationship. That's like cutting off the very branches holding you up. These people are your roots, your support system. Without them, you weaken your foundation. Take Sam, for instance. He stopped hanging out with his close-knit group of friends after getting into a new relationship. He thought, I need to give her all my attention. A year later, the relationship fell apart, and when Sam reached out to his old friends, they had all moved on. Plato said people are like dirt. They can either help you grow or stunt your growth. Nurture the relationships that matter. They are irreplaceable, and they'll be there through thick and thin. 5. Don't invest too much time in them. Time is your most valuable resource, more precious than money. When you invest all of it into someone who may not even appreciate it, you're throwing away irreplaceable moments of your life. Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Take the story of Ben, who would drop everything whenever his girlfriend called, even during work hours. He thought he was being a good partner, but in the end, his personal and professional life suffered. He was exhausted, and his career stalled. Your time belongs to you. Reclaim it. Don't allow anyone to make you feel like it's theirs to take. 6. Don't reveal everything about your past. Revealing your entire past, especially the painful parts, can leave you vulnerable to judgment and exploitation. Your past is your story. Don't give away the whole plot just because someone asks. Ethan, a financial advisor, shared deeply personal experiences with a new partner too soon. It backfired when she used that information to manipulate him during arguments, bringing up his past to hurt him. Remember, not everyone deserves to know your full story. Share what's necessary, but keep the core of your narrative close to your chest. Protect yourself. 7. Don't agree just to satisfy them. Saying yes when you really want to say no. That's betraying your own happiness. It's easy to fall into the trap of agreeing to things just to keep the peace. But Marcus Aurelius warned us the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Daniel, a project manager, often went along with his partner's plans, even when he didn't enjoy them. After years of doing activities he hated, like camping trips he loathed, he felt unfulfilled. Saying no doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you honest. Live your life authentically, not as a performance to please others. 8. Don't be controlled by the fear of solitude. Being afraid of being alone is one of the biggest traps in relationships. Aristotle said, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." Solitude is not loneliness, it's an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. Matthew, an entrepreneur, jumped from one relationship to another, driven by a fear of being alone. He realized, too late, that he never gave himself the chance to enjoy his own company. Embrace solitude. Use it to understand who you are, so that when you do enter a relationship, it's because that person adds value, not because they fill a void. 9. Don't forget to celebrate your wins. Life is not just about reaching your destination, it's about celebrating every step of the journey. Epictetus advised, never depend on the admiration of others. Chris, a lawyer, spent so much time trying to meet his partner's expectations that he forgot to celebrate his own achievements, like winning a major case. He realized that seeking approval from others was exhausting, and it robbed him of enjoying his own victories. No matter how small, each win is a marker of your resilience. Celebrate them. You've earned it. In the whirlwind of relationships and expectations, it's easy to forget who we are. But remember, you control your own path. Your life is a story of your own making, filled with your values, beliefs, and choices. As the Stoics taught us, true freedom comes from within. Seize control of your destiny and live a life true to your essence. Thank you for watching the video to the end. If you liked the video, put a like, subscribe to our channel, share this video on social networks, and write your opinion in the comments. It will help to promote this video in YouTube so that as many people who need it heard this information.